willing to help me.
Alright.
So,
hopefully,
surgery and receive
hopefully
treatment
OBS
fast.
won't crash or my
I would
game
too,
won't crash
see?
again.
I don't think I'll ever use them for
Oh my
combat,
goodness.
but they serve their
How
purpose,
many times
helping
is,
me
is
stand and do
my stream's gonna be
calculations.
scuffed up?
My true value lies in my memory. You see, my
Well,
brain is the only thing that has remained intact.
hopefully this stream
Thus,
will
I
survive.
remember everything. I remember our home and the time spent with our
Oh
sisters.
man,
I remember that
that is
as
so
long as
messed up.
we fought alongside our captain, we were considered the most powerful fighting force. I remember assisting in their research and using my own 2 hands to welcome new sisters into this world. That rogue doctor used her connections to get me some incomplete research data. Using my fragmented memories combined with that data, I was able to piece things together. And now, I've nearly revived the technology of Silver Company. Fortunately, I've remembered. I've survived and can recall our past. And now, reforming Silver Squad is my mission. Because this is my home. Our home.
Our home.
So, do you like my plan, Captain Amby?
When did you notice me?
My little puppy spotted you a while ago, and I instructed her to raise the alarm.
Puppy.
You know,
What happened to
Captain,
this
I'm actually glad
Ambi?
you're here. I've been thinking that we need to talk.
Give her back, and then we'll talk.
If you want her, come get her yourself.
Oh, excuse me. Ambi rushes out of the lab and reunites with Trigger. Ow!
No more. I've got it.
Nice. I like how she attacks like that. Wow, that is great. Yes, keep on attacking.
This bullet will reach its mark.
She is actually pretty good. Oh no, I was not paying attention.
Eliminating target.
That is such a cool ultimate.
Quick shot.
Nice. Nice. Double teaming.
That's the Captain Amby I know. Cleaning your knives with the filthy blood of this scum suits you. Don't give me that, idiot. Now you're worried about whose side I'm on? Our side, of course. I created you so you never saw Captain Amby in her prime. After everything I've been through, I thought I would have forgotten. But I still remember. So, have you ditched the uniform, Captain?
Twiggy.
I'd keep it as pajamas if I were you. It's nice to reminisce about the days of glory and agony, isn't it?
I never knew you were still alive, Twiggy.
Yeah, I was always the worst at fighting. But I survived. It's only natural for you not to expect that, Captain.
You're not as terrible a fighter as you think. Your sharp mind makes up for it.
Yes, you said something similar before. I'll never forget that. You persuaded them to keep me, and you encouraged me to acknowledge my true value. You're right. I am valuable. I understand that all too well now. Trash may perish easily, but But not me. I'm valuable. Precious even. There's always
Yandere.
someone who sees value in me. Just like you did before. Sometimes I wonder if I were just an ordinary citizen in New Eridu and
I wonder
not
when
part of
OBS
Silver
crashed.
Squad. Maybe I could have become a researcher at the White Star Institute, studying deep topics like 3 forms of etheric manifestation in specific hollows. Sure, I might be sharp, but there are different kinds of smart. Growing up in Silver Squad, I had no street smarts. Competing for profit, seeing through lies, striving for a better life with limited resources. These I had to learn the hard way, year after year.
You've been through a lot. Is that why you're doing this now?
I don't need a reason. At least not one to convince you. The only person I've needed to convince is my backer.
You know better than anyone. Silver Company was an evil undertaking. That technology should never resurface.
Evil? Are you suggesting that you, I, and our sisters were all evil?
We are evil
Twisting it.
incarnate.
So, we should all just be destroyed?
No, but we should not continue in our evil.
Oh, I see. That's very enlightening, Captain. We should be
Ambi is pretty
eating
good.
burgers, watching movies, working a job, and going on dates. Instead of being
Burgers.
maimed, sold, tortured, and struggling to survive. You know I care for you, Captain Anby. Whatever you do, I won't hold it against you. But that doesn't mean you can stand here and say these things so lightly to my face.
You know where I am, don't you? You know where I live, what burgers I like, what movies I watch, and who I spend time with. Since you know, you're welcome to visit me anytime, Twiggy. I'm your captain. I'll personally deliver the punishment you deserve, and then seek redemption with you together.
Captain.
We can still make things right before you make a greater mistake.
I think it's already too late, Ambi.
Fortunately, I found you before things got any worse. I have so much to tell you, but maybe another time. For now, we should...
All right, I'm returning your favorite girl. Now we're even, Anby.
Twiggy?
I said we're even. From now on, you can stop acting like a captain and save this.
But Ambi's for real.
Soldier 11! Wake up, Soldier 11! Anby, she doesn't look good. We need to get out of this hollow ASAP.
I see how it is. Twiggy, I'll be back. I won't just abandon you.
You sicken me. Like I said, just save the foolish talk. I can't stand to hear that kind of mush from someone who looks exactly like me.
It's not mush. And I hope you'll get used to it. Let's go, Trigger.
Hey, go contact you-know-who.
I think it's way too late for Twiggy.
Ugh, cut the crap! You think I don't realize I shouldn't cut the middleman and contact the client directly? But look at the mess we're in! The junk she's brought won't fix this. Our best shot is exploiting Anby's inner weakness. She's let go of her most lethal weapon, her daring and ruthless fighting style. Now she's like a hired gun with a family to feed, focused on surviving to get the paycheck. I can handle her if we exploit that. But I need to keep everything in check, or else all my efforts so far will have been...
You've been
For
diligent,
nothing.
Twiggy.
Stop calling me that.
Little Twiggy.
As you know, your research is crucial. You're just like me. We're here to foster hope. Our work is the only cause worth fighting for in this world. Of course,
Cause
I
worth
understand.
fighting for.
Sometimes, when hope is scarce, certain issues can only be resolved with sheer violence. The stuff I mentioned last time is ready. Send some of your people to retrieve it. It's not exactly new Eridu tech, so use it carefully.
Who's that? Alright. Well, Twiggy is definitely off the deep end. Ooh. Up. That was too quick. It's fine. I understand if you don't feel like talking right now. How is Soldier 11's condition? The answer will only make you feel worse. She still hasn't regained consciousness. As you requested, I left her at the Random Play video store. The kind siblings working there are taking care of her as we speak. It's been so long, but the shop has barely changed. Ah, now's not the time to be talking about that. Who are you, actually? Huh? You must be anxious to see her. Come with me. Ambi follows Trigger to the video store. Now I'm curious about Trigger. Ambi, you're back. Looks like whatever you got mixed up in this time was pretty serious. Anything you want to know? Soldier 11. How is her condition? Stable. That's all I can say. Her body temperature, heart rate, and pulse are all remaining stable. Honestly, given her current state, that's actually quite abnormal. Moreover, she hasn't regained consciousness. Would you like to see her? Ambi approaches Soldier 11 and softly calls out her name. Looks like it didn't work. Ambi lowers her hand sadly and prepares to leave.
What is this place? And who am I?
You're awake, Harin.
Great.
Harin?
You're awake. I've been worried about you, Soldier 11.
Soldier 11? Is that my name? It sounds odd and could easily get confused with another number like Soldier 161051. Only a
excuse
fool
me.
would call herself that.
I can see you're doing much better now. But I won't let you talk about yourself like that.
Her memories seem jumbled. The injuries might be more serious than they appear. When a Silver Company replica is severely wounded, their memories are often the first thing to fail. Even me, all those years ago, there was a time when I couldn't remember anything.
Is that so? Then what about your combat skills? Were they affected?
Would the Defense Force abandon her if she couldn't fight anymore? Well, I know we wouldn't do that. Proxy.
Yeah, having one more mouth to feed won't hurt. It's nothing compared to our monthly electricity bill.
Plus, our little black cat
Fairy.
is another playmate. He's already getting bored of us.
Dude, man, I haven't even fully
Oops, I mean Trigger.
Charon?
Karen?
There you go, trying to be funny again. Guess that's your unique charm, manager. Jokes aside, I can't vouch for the Defense Force, but I can promise that Obel Squad won't abandon her.
I see.
Who was Karen?
Well, we know how resilient she is, so we're confident she'll bounce back.
It seems you and Soldier 11 go way back, Ambi. Could you share more about her? And maybe how we can help her recover faster? We're here to help. Are you sure it won't be too much trouble for you?
Don't worry. Nicole's caused a lot more trouble for us. Besides, Soldier 11 is our friend too.
I see. In that case, what she needs now is nothing too out of the ordinary. Warmth, comfort, safety, and relaxation. Also, some familiar faces, as well as her favorite foods. Ah,
Noodles.
right. I should get her some burgers for an energy boost. I'll be right back. Not so fast, Ambi. Burgers aren't exactly Soldier 11's favorite. Oh, they're not? What does she like then?
It seems Trigger already left to get it.
You'll probably find her near Waterfall Soup. By the way, General Chop is concerned about Soldier 11 as well. Be sure to let him know that she's improving.
Yeah, don't worry. She's in good hands with us here.
Nice. This is actually kind of wholesome. I'm so sad though. I was talking for a good. I was playing and talking for a good 30 minutes when I noticed that OBS crashed.
But just the smell from the chili peppers alone is making me cry.
So, spicy noodles is her thing. I had no idea.
Well, that's the Soldier 11 I know. She would come to 6th Street whenever she had free time. Maybe she feels more at home here than back in the barracks. She rarely talked about anything other than training, combat, and promotions. But when she did, she'd usually mention super spicy noodles, the video store owners, the arcade, and cats.
Did she ever talk about me?
You might not like the answer. Soldier 11 has never brought you up, but she seems fixated on a certain betrayal. Apparently, someone very important to her that she admired greatly vanished without a trace, leaving her to deal with that awful situation by herself. The person left without so much as an explanation. In the military, such actions are seen as desertion. And eventually, such deserters are marked as KIA by detached and indifferent officers. Does any of that ring a bell?
I have nothing to say. Even if she resents me, she has the right to do so.
That's pretty cold, even for me. May I suggest something?
What's that?
If you want to mend things with Soldier 11, don't say anything like that to her. Trust me, don't.
No, she's angry.
But that's the truth. I have no excuses for that. I lost my memory when I left the army. Once it returned, I wanted to contact Soldier 11, so I asked Nicole to check on her. Then I learned that she was doing well, that she had joined Obel Squad, and that she's an exemplary soldier who recently got promoted. She had a new captain and new comrades, so I felt her troubled past in Silver Squad might only weigh her down. I had no reason to show up again. Trigger,
What?
tell me, if you were me, you would have made the same call, right?
If I were you... Yes, I might have.
That's what I thought. So, even if she hates me, I deserve it.
But I'm not you, Ambi. That's the point.
No, she's angry again.
If I were in your shoes, I would let Soldier 11 know she was never betrayed or abandoned. I'd let her know that her comrades would search to the ends of the earth for her, and that they'd never forget her.
Trigger, you're really amazing.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I'm really impressed. It must be nice to have you as a comrade.
I'm not so sure about that. But we have more pressing matters to discuss now.
Ambi is truly praising her
I'm heading back into the
from the
hollow to
depths
put
of
an
her
end to
heart.
everything with Twiggy. That evil tech must never resurface again. But before that, I want to apologize to Soldier 11.
Apologize? But given the current state of her memory, she might not remember it afterward.
That's the idea.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's the best choice for my cowardly side.
Seems like it's really weighing on your mind. All right, If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
In that case, I
Is
need you to
blue
prove
sad?
something to me.
Prove something? Like
I'm in
what?
dark blue.
Prove that you can take good care of Soldier 11. That's the only way I can hand her over to her new comrades without worrying.
Alleviating all your worries might not be a good thing either. But I understand. I'll prove that I can take care of her. Now then, let's head back. After all, we don't want to show up with a bowl of soggy noodles for our patient.
Soggy noodles. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with soggy noodles. But I do understand. Looks like I've been causing a lot of trouble for you. That's right. So we're billing it all on the Cunning Hair's account. No! Oh? As of right now, I am not Ambi of the Cunning Hairs. But you walk, talk, and look like Ambi of the Cunning Hairs, so you must be Ambi of Cunning Hairs. Well, how can we possibly keep teasing you when you're making such a face like that? Jeez, look at you. You're absolutely exhausted. What you need most right now is some sleep. How about it? Wanna sleep on my bed? It's really soft, you know. It is objectively very soft. Ambi, I also think it's best if you go get some rest now. Tomorrow. Worry about tomorrow's problems tomorrow. That's what we do when we receive an enormous electric bill anyway. uh Gaslighting fairy. or or maybe you're not ready to sleep just yet. If you'd rather watch a movie to relax, I don't mind keeping you company. Any new Ambi. Any new arrivals worth watching recently? Wow, I didn't think you'd actually be up for it. Still, I'm just glad you had the energy. After all, I won't be able to finish what's coming next if I don't pull myself together. Oh? What is it? Is it a fight? Pretty much. It's a date. A date?! Good night. A date. I didn't see Soldier 11 or Trigger in the store. Do you know where they went? Though they didn't tell me where they were headed, they're probably out on a date together, right? A date. Why didn't they take me along with them? Why should they have to bring you along? Based on my experience, the optimal number of people for a date is no more than 2. Trigger wants to prove to me that she can take care of Soldier 11. If I'm not present, how can she prove it to me then? Prove it to me. Maybe she just wants to go on a normal date and cheer Soldier 11 up. Not to mention, Soldier 11 really is one tough cookie. Didn't she get seriously injured? Is it really okay for her to be running around like this? Being able to use all her energy to prioritize stabilizing vital signs, retaining maximum combat effectiveness, that is the most basic requirement of a qualified Silver Company soldier. Ambi. What? You do know that someday you'll have to tell us the whole story, right? Whether you want to involve us or not, Belle and I are a part of this, and we have the right to know. Can I refuse? I know that once I tell you the whole truth, you two definitely won't leave me alone. Just like a blockbuster movie, no matter how complete the original story is, they'll always find a way to make a terrible sequel. I just don't want to see that sequel. Now that's a hard metaphor to follow, but there are some really good sequels out there too. Yeah, and sometimes the second film is terrible, but the third one turns out to be surprisingly great. We won't force you. We just hope you know that you're never alone. why is this right? Besides, isn't this exactly what friends are for? I remember the first time I met you, Ambi, and you were even more naive back then than you are now. But even then, I already had a feeling that we would become partners with a bond of trust and share moments that could never be replaced together. Yes, thanks for the reminder. Compared to who I was back then, I should have made some progress by now. Please help me contact Nicole and everyone at the Cunning Hares, you too. Whoa, is your runway saga finally over? Friggin' Belle. Mm-hmm. I have something I want to say to them before it all ends. Heh heh. Belle? What? I'm not copying that. Boom! Caught it, Wise. Told you Ambi would contact the Cunning Hares today. Come on. Oh. Okay. You actually got it right, Belle. And there I was, thinking it was premature to just go ahead and contact Nicole and the others like that. So you two already contacted everyone at the Cunning Hares before I asked? Nope, that was all Belle. Nicole, Billy, and Nakamata should have arrived at 6th Street by now. Belle and I still had to open up the shop. Do you mind if we don't go looking for them with you? I won't get lost. Thank you so much, really. I'm truly grateful. The big reveal! Here we go! I am so glad that OBS is not crashing right now. There is Nicole. Hold up. Nope. Not there.
Nicole,
Well, look who decided to come back.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. You can punish me however you see fit, Nicole.
What's the use in punishing you? If anything, I'd prefer some compensation. So, how do you plan to make it up to me? I'm waiting.
I'll give up my favorite burger. From now on, I'll eat noodles every day.
Hey, that's more like compensating General Chop than me.
That won't cut it, huh? Then I won't try to squeeze in between you and Nekomata when we watch movies.
Come on. Nekomata's usually the one who's squeezing in between you and me. Show me some sincerity here.
I see. Okay. I'll forfeit my paychecks from now on.
Oh?
Yes.
Freaking
And
Nicole.
I'll persuade Billy to give up his pay too. Is that good enough for you?
Wait a sec. Are you trying to tarnish our reputation as an honest business? Forget it. You owe me big. I'll tell you what I need from you later.
She's just being a tsundere.
Nicole,
Fine. Forget it. Just spare me that pitiful look. Listen, Andy.
She's just feeling
It
guilty.
doesn't matter who you were or what mess you've gotten into. The Cunning Hares doesn't need to be a burden to you. We don't need you to shield us, and we won't intrude when you need space. You're not the only one here with a troubled past. I just wish you'd trust me more. Otherwise, I feel like I'm a total failure.
sorry. I won't try to justify what I did. I shouldn't have run off on my own. Once this is over, I'll answer all your questions. No more hiding anything.
That's my good girl. You're a terrible liar, you know.
I know. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh, you finally need me?
The
Yeah.
gaslighting, though.
There's a woman who looks like me. She wears a Defense Force uniform and goggles. I think she should be pretty easy to spot. Can you help me locate her?
Piece of cake. On average, finding a cat takes us 3 hours, 14 minutes, and 8 seconds. Finding a person is way easier. I'll
That
contact
is very
some
true.
of my sources. I'll let you know as soon as I get any information.
Well, Maybe. And Nakamata's all the way over there. Billy. Alright. Yeah, I am not gonna do Billy's dialogues. Nico's been ranting. Well, Ambi didn't really like contact her, so yeah, Nakamata's probably a tsundere as well, a sly one. Yeah, she does. Man, this is really wholesome. Nothing. You're done for, Billy. You're done for. Is that Guan Yu?
Who's there? It's been a while.
It's okay,
I bet
Billy.
it must have been nice not
I'll
having
keep
me
it.
around for a bit.
Keep it between this.
Definitely. It was pretty nice to not have to compete for space to lay in Nicole's lap for a change.
Humans have 2 legs, so 2 people can lay on their lap. At least, that's what I heard in a movie once.
That's our boring burger girl. You always sound cool when you're quoting movie lines. Alright.
Well, I do the same thing, so I understand.
Special gift for you. Here you go.
Why is it top heavy?
Oh,
Basically.
a doll. Is it supposed to be me? With this rough stitching, I'm guessing you sewed it yourself? This is too much, Nekomata. I can't accept this.
Nah, stop being dramatic. I got a doll making kit and was gonna make one that looks like Nicole. But it turned out super ugly. With a big head and tiny little body. It didn't look anything like Nicole. So I altered it a bit and wow, it somehow looked just like our Ambi.
But I don't look like this.
No, it's exactly like you. It's like your little twin. Alright, take it. Keep it with you all the time. And don't let it out of your sight.
You want me to carry it and never let it out of my sight? Oh, wait, you didn't stash some sort of contraband inside it, did you? Are you trying to get PubSec to arrest me?
Yeah? Just because I'm a street cat doesn't mean you should be prejudiced like that. There's no contraband in the doll. I swear on Nicole's lap.
Alright, I'll trust you. Let me do something for you in return. How about some mackerel noodles?
Oh, Lady Nekomata appreciates your rare treat. But not now.
Not now? But the noodle shop is close by.
Once things settle and you're safe, you can treat me to those mackerel noodles.
Aww. This is really wholesome. Luminous Square. Yeah, that was really wholesome. Oh, oh no, I saw a lag. Please, please, please don't crash on me. Oh no, another lag. Please don't crash on me.
So, here you are.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, Anby. I snuck out with her.
Are you feeling okay?
Are you speaking to me? You seem familiar. Like I've seen you somewhere before. But I can't quite remember.
I'm Anby. Does that name ring a bell?
No.
What if Soldier
I
11's
don't
pretending?
recall anyone named Ambi. Sorry. Maybe we knew each other, but this person named Trigger told me that my memory's off right now. I'll get better. And maybe then I'll remember something about you.
I see. Where did you and Trigger go today?
We tried some food called noodles. They were this amazing, fiery red color. It was delicious. Then we pet some creatures called
Spicy noodles are pretty
cats.
good though.
They were different than I expected. Surprisingly soft. We went to an arcade, did some shopping, drank some tea milk, and even opened surprise boxes. Then we went to a dim, noisy
movie.
place and watched a movie. I think that's what they called it. During the movie, someone took advantage of the dark environment to attempt a theft. Fortunately, I still remembered some basic combat skills, so I managed to subdue the thief and turn them over to public security. The public security office isn't far from here. After we wrapped up there, Trigger suggested we watch the sunset by the river.
You sure know how to plan a date, Trigger.
The video store manager taught me all this. I'm just a good student. Anyway, I think I did a good job. Right, Soldier 11?
Yes, I had a great time. Still, I can tell my body isn't really used to relaxing. I can always feel an urge to do some
Push-ups.
push-ups or some other exercise.
That's our model soldier for you. So, Anby, can you relax now? Soldier 11 is important to me. I don't ever want to lose another squad mate. So I promise to look after her. You can focus on the matters at hand now. Once everything's settled, if you choose to face her, I'll be there to vouch for everything you've done for her. And if you prefer to stay out of it, no pressure. I understand the weight of your history with Silver Company. It's like a heavy chain around you both.
I'll break that chain.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Trigger. In that case, please keep this for me while I'm away.
What's this? A doll. It looks a little familiar.
It's very cute.
Please, keep it safe until I come back. Right now, it's my most cherished possession.
Don't worry.
Is it a doll that
If it means
Nekmata
that much
gave
to
you?
We'll be sure to keep it safe.
Thanks.
It gets chilly by the river at night. Let's head back to the video store and get something warm to wear.
Man, so wholesome. Sorry guys, I'm kind of doing my little physical therapy session right now. During that story. Sounds fishy to me. Transform! Haitian! Carrot chips. 2 hamburgers. Nothing wrong with hamburgers. I love hamburgers. Yes, go on a date.
I remember you from earlier today. Ambitizinia.
It's Andy.
And
Just Andy.
Sorry. It seems my memory still hasn't recovered yet. It's frustrating
no,
not
you've
knowing
always
I've
been
forgotten.
really bad with
I can help with
names.
that.
You can help?
I can tell you what you've forgotten, Harin.
Harin.
Harin. Is that my name?
It was your name before you were Soldier 11. The name I knew you by. Back then, we used to find nice-sounding words to call each other. The higher-ups were aware, but didn't intervene.
Ah.
I don't like that name. It sounds too weak for me.
Yes, you've said the same thing before.
So what exactly is this Silver Squad? And who decides who's qualified or not? There's a lot I don't understand. If it's connected to my past, then please tell me everything.
Sure, I'll explain it all. Just allow me to do one thing.
Huh. One thing? What's that?
Allow me to apologize to you. There were many things I didn't understand then, and still don't understand even now. All I know is that we were used as pawns in a power struggle within the army. And, in the end, they chose to keep only one replica.
And that was you, Anna? As you said,
Anna.
you were considered the top performer.
I'm not Anna.
That's someone else.
But yes, I was selected. They devised an operation, a suicide mission. No one was expected to return alive. My name wasn't on the list for deployment. But the night before, you went too hard in training and got injured. So I took your place.
Did you survive the mission?
Take a guess. I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. The memories are all a little foggy, even to this day. I'm not sure how I survived, or how I was able to stand before the senior officers.
How could they issue such a ruthless order? Sending their own soldiers to die? We're living, breathing human beings.
That's the point, Harin. Are we humans? I assume you can also issue combat orders now. When you send a squad of explosive bamboo into the enemy base, do you consider their well-being?
But Bangbu aren't humans. I don't have to consider that.
That's what they said too. Replicas aren't humans. So,
Yeah.
I ordered Silver Squad to their deaths. But since you are still a survivor, they ordered me to execute you.
Did you go through with it?
What do you think?
It appears you didn't. But if it were me,
Would you have followed their orders?
no. I would have executed the officers who issued that suicide mission. So what did you do?
I fled. I offered to exchange my life for yours. And then fled. I didn't trust them. So disappearing seemed like the only feasible option. I knew that once I was gone, they wouldn't harm you, because you were their only asset. Seems like I made the right call. At least I got to see you again. life. But it took me a long time to figure out who to hate. If I were to hate everyone who hurt us, that would be too much. I couldn't live carrying so much hatred. It's impossible. And
I don't think
Nicole
Ambi
told
would
me
be
that
considered a replica
I
anymore.
shouldn't hate myself. So, eventually, I realized
Think
that
she really is a
all
human
the
now.
suffering stemmed from the Silver Company tech, and the fact that we replicas were not seen as humans. According to
Then
a
who's
movie Wise loaned me from
the
his store,
original?
this is referred to as an ethical dilemma. Life
Who
shouldn't
is
be
the original
engineered.
Ambi?
Only then did it dawn on me that many people were already aware of this issue. There are a lot
Hello.
of smart people out there.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm sorry, Harin.
Why apologize?
Right
Something
now, I
technically you
am
just told
going
me.
through
You didn't do
the
anything
news
wrong.
story with Ambi and Zenless Zone Zero,
Crying. Why am I
and
crying?
so far it's been pretty
It's all my
wholesome.
fault. I was the captain of our squad and responsible for everyone, but I let you all down. I wasn't wise or strong enough, and I was a coward. If I weren't a coward, I wouldn't have waited until this moment to apologize. I'm only willing to share this now because
Man.
I know you'll forget everything soon.
Forget everything? But that's impossible.
This
Why?
story is
Silver Squad
pretty good.
soldiers who are critically injured have their recent memories wiped within 24 hours. Yours is about to reset. I can't keep avoiding this, Harin. I have to face our old squad mate. I don't know what other cards she has up her sleeves, and I can't guarantee anything. I can only try my best. I might survive, but if the worst comes to pass, I don't want you to bear the weight of my death. So,
Are you playing
just forget this
ZZZ
conversation
at the moment?
and have a good night's sleep.
Well, I am
No, Ambi.
okay. I was doing a little
Being
bit
selfish. I don't accept
physical
your
therapy for
apology.
my hand,
I don't.
but
It's almost midnight.
hopefully my hand will be better. I do gotta say though, this story is pretty good. Oh,
What is this place? What am I doing here?
oh, her memory
am
got
I?
reset.
Your name is Soldier 11. Good night.
This is a good story. Yeah,
Sorry.
I think you'll love
I
this
must have
story.
been talking too loud
Maybe.
just now and woke you up.
Anby, what are you planning to do?
What do you mean?
Have you played
Don't hold out on us.
Zenless Zone
Sneaking out on
Zero?
some super dangerous business. There's actually something I need to take care of. No need to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Don't
Will
try
was
playing
really
cute
good
with
though.
us. Didn't I tell you before? We have a right to know about whatever it is
Yeah,
you're involved with
ZZZ
to
is
start.
pretty heavy on the
If
computer.
you've really been working on yourself like you said.
So
then you should
earlier,
really get
my OBS
Senior
crashed,
person.
so I had
You might
to
not be able to handle it yourself,
do another
right?
stream.
Even if that were the case,
So far, it's
still
doing good
my
though.
responsibility and mine alone. At least that's what I planned on saying.
Oh,
But
So
the real
far,
love in the movies never gets a
for
happy ending.
ZZZ, the combat
And
animation
even
in
if
the
they
story
live,
is
they'll end up
the
losing
story
their
got really
home,
good at
their pet cat,
1.4.
their daughter, or their lover. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me, Proxy. So please help me. Take me back in that hollow and help me smash up that weird lab so I can get some closure with my former family. Wise and I have been waiting for you to say that.
is that your strategy then?
So far, this story
He
has
has to
been
help you out for
very
free.
wholesome.
You don't have to
I
do
am
it for
really
free.
liking this story.
Just tack it onto the Cunning Hair's tab. I'll be back to settle the bill once this is all over. But right now, I've got someplace to be. Don't go running off into any hollows alone, you hear? I won't. Don't worry. I want you to be the first one, Proxy. The
That-
first witness my resolve.
I like Wua better. Will has a lot more quality of life, um, yeah, stuff in it. Well, ZZZ, even though ZZZ is pretty good too, and the animation is really nice, like ZZZ, it's a little bit too much. Weathering Waves is just the right amount. But I really do like the story and Weathering Waves a little bit better though. The story here is pretty good though too. Well, especially when you get to the, I think, chapter 4 in this game.
Long
I
time
think
no
chapter
see.
4 is one of the better stories.
Replica number 0. Silver Squad. Captain. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh, excuse me. Nice, I get a player now.
Ambi, you look like a character straight out of a movie right now.
She really does. I am lagging!
Your fighting style seems to have changed.
I don't know if you can see, but at this moment I am kinda lagging a bit.
Your new view is so reliable.
Wow. Her her new gear is
The
so
past me
cool.
was reliable too.
Enemy's tough. Be careful.
Orders received.
Dang, she is so fast.
No need to be so formal.
Ow. Ow. Yeah, I haven't really been playing ZZ or Weathering Waves ever since like I got my hand injured.
Be destroyed.
So yeah, I am pretty rusty.
Heartbroken, Ambi. Here I was thinking this was a family matter between sisters. But you've gone and brought in outside help.
You're no match
I wonder
for me,
why they call
whether
her
I bring
Twiggy.
help or not. Twiggy. Silver Squad
Twiggy.
is gone. You will never be able to rebuild it. We both know how difficult it is to create a silver soldier capable of engaging in combat
I am
operations.
gonna take a sip of
What
water.
if I didn't need to?
Didn't need to. What?
There's one thing you're wrong about. I've already done it. I've achieved the conditions for rebuilding my very own Silver Squad.
Oh,
This is so weird. These Ambies. No, these people. None of them seem to have
yeah,
any fighting abilities.
that is true.
Weird. These people
I'm gonna be
don't
doing
look like
a follow-up,
soldiers to me.
Twiggy,
a follow-up checkup
what have you
on
done?
Friday
Think I've done.
for my hand, and hopefully
That can
there'll be
stop
good news.
My organs from being harvested. That can put me in touch with the big shots at Tops. That can help fund my research.
Why is the company called Tops though? I forgot.
No, that's impossible.
What?
You're harvesting and selling their organs. You created all these sisters of ours just to harvest them.
That is so messed up.
I just used them to exchange for a few necessary resources to reform Silver Squad. I needed a favor.
That is so messed up.
That's all. You said it yourself. These sisters of ours, right? We are sisters. And we are family.
That is so messed up. Making replicas and
Why
then
don't you feel the same pain as me?
my
It's a
goodness.
real shame, you know. Neither Harry nor I were perfect enough. No matter how hard I try.
A supply
All I
of
can make are
organs.
defects. Good for nothing but a supply of organs. But it's not like
My
there hasn't
goodness.
been any progress. I haven't even told anyone about this yet. But just earlier, I managed to make some improvements to the technology which will stabilize control of the cloning process. Once that's in place, the cost of producing a competent soldier will be at an all-time low. We'll have achieved just what the initial project report
man.
said. The magic of producing an army out of sugar and air.
Sugar there. Just need some sugar, spice, and everything nice.
As things stand, there's still a chance for us
So
to work
far,
together.
I'm
You are
playing
the final piece of the
ZZZ, of
puzzle.
course.
We can
You already
produce
know
a
Wuthering
supply of
Waves.
true
And I
soldiers,
was pretty
so long
addicted
as
to
you
Monster Hunter Wilds for a good
will keep
while.
everything under
And I
wraps
was
until we
also
build a huge
addicted to
army of
Marvel
our own.
Rivals for a good
Just
while too.
think what such an
And
army could do.
there's this one
Nobody
game called
would
Conan
ever
Exiles,
dare
in which it's
humiliate
a
us
open
again.
world survival game,
Our Silver
and
Squad
Ark Survival.
could crush New
And
Aerodale to
I'm a
smithereens.
RTS player as well, so I play StarCraft and Age of Empires and all those
With
other
me as
games.
commander. Me, I'm fine with
Man,
whatever.
this chick is
Put me to death
gone
if you
to
like.
she's
I deserve it
gone
for
to the
wasting-
deep end, man.
I mean, killing all those sisters of ours. Whatever you want,
She's messed up.
Captain. Do you want to come home?
This is not my home. I feel
Yeah, I
disgusted.
do plan on streaming other games besides gacha games, and cause
Now I wish
gacha
you
games,
had died back in the hole.
there's other gacha games that I am waiting for. Ananta is one of them, and Neverness to Everness.
No. I feel the same
Those two
way.
games. Oh yeah, and also there's Ark Knight's Enfield. I am pretty excited for that one as well.
Get out of here!
Wow. That scream though. It's not even a scream, but yeah.
What are you doing, idiot? You absolute idiot! Are you insane? You're just a defect. Your body won't be able to handle it. You'll make everyone.
I want to protect you. Protect all of you.
Aww.
For letting me be born. I will never let you be lonely.
Aww, she learned how to talk. Aww. It's kinda sad. Oh, what the fudge cake is that? Oh no! Oh man, that's pretty scary.
You. Why did you come?
I haven't forgotten the art of combat. Silver Company formation. TWAN, Anti-Ethereal Mark II.
Nice.
Heard you. Feels really familiar.
Oh no, the lag! I would have dodged that if it wasn't for the lag. Oh no, I forgot how to play again. Yeah. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, so far I do believe that the
Show no mercy. Even if
the stories for gacha games is pretty good. So far, I've been liking ZZZ and Weather Wave storylines. I don't know about Star Rail though.
Get ready. Don't push yourself.
Oh no! Oh no!
Affirmative.
Ah! I am pressing the wrong buttons. I am so rusty. Ow! And grinding is very time consuming. I do agree with that though. Woo! And I still get hit in ways.
At least, you shouldn't miss it too often.
Oh! Ow! Where is it? Ow! As you can tell, I am very rusty. Ow. 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 I haven't I have not memorized its attack patterns.
Engaging. Resolve.
Time for ultimate.
The final blow.
I won't let you have it.
I also really like the BGMs of gacha games as well. I mean, I think most of the budget for gacha games is in the music now. Have you played Star Rail?
Captain, did I fail the combat test again? I told you, I'm not good at fighting,
I was not expecting that voice.
but as long as Captain's here,
Ah.
I'll be okay. Right?
Yeah, right now for Star Rail, the news story, it's very long.
You. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be with Trigger?
Trigger was the one who covered for me, so I could come here. She's probably still dealing with the enemies that we met on the way here.
You shouldn't be here. You weren't supposed to remember anything.
Ambi. Turns out you're not a traitor at all. You're a coward.
Ah.
I'd still be completely in the dark if it weren't for that funny-looking doll.
Huh? You mean there's something wrong with the doll that Nekomata gave me?
There was a camera stuffed inside its head. It recorded your whole confession to me before its battery died.
Oh.
I didn't understand everything, but I knew enough to take action. Seeing as we're sisters, I couldn't let you take this risk alone. And I knew that you didn't betray us. I liked that feeling. It was enough to help me believe in many things again.
Proxy, her condition is extremely unstable. Please, get her out of here as fast as you can.
Sure thing. As for what comes next,
Yeah, right now Star Rail, I don't know. I think it's going down a bit. I was really excited for like the new place, but especially since like it had a whole bunch of
This
references
time
to
has to be
Honkai
destroyed.
Impact 3rd, but
Thank you for letting me.
it's almost like with Honkai Impact 3rd where it's like going down as well. Ah, that's kind of sad.
what's on your mind?
Proxy, you're still here?
Don't worry. Soldier 11 is safe with Trigger. You can trust her. Opal Squad can take over from here now that everything's done. She'll be okay.
Really? That's great.
What a
Oh,
dilemma. Should you destroy the Silver Company tech or not?
Is it that obvious? thought I'd made up my mind to never let this kind of evil happen again.
The fact that you're even saying this means you're reconsidering it, right?
Yeah,
Good and evil
I think I
fight
liked
hand
it
that wields the
better
sword, not the
when
sword
it
itself.
when it first came
I
out.
think I heard that in a movie once. For better or worse, Silver Company technology
I think
has the power to change our world
I think a lot of
entirely.
people actually liked it a
I
little bit
can't
better
help but think of the possibilities
in
it
the
holds for our
earlier
future.
patches,
But even so,
except for like the Xianzhou area.
it's just
The Xianzhou area
I don't know
was
how to make a decision that I won't regret.
it left a lot of people, including myself, left us wanting more. And then we had to go to a different world. Was it a different world? Yeah, I think we had to go back from
I've made up my mind.
the Xianzhou to Bellabog again, then back to Xianzhou. But yeah, Honkai Star Rail has been leaving a lot of people wanting more, especially since they've been getting a good amount of money from all the gacha. But at least their music is pretty good though. I do gotta say, Hoyoverse is making some pretty good music. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't even spoken to them. Yeah, I think I would have been like Ambi as well. Oh yeah, music is pretty good. Hold up, since I put it on auto play, I didn't see if they destroyed the Silver Company tech. That is true. Yeah, I don't think anyone is suited for military or military facilities. They suck. It's all hard and so all gray. There are times that you actually get to sleep is when you're dead exhausted. Okay, Billy. Billy. Dude, it'd be amazing if we could get a S rank Billy. I'm waiting for it, Billy. Nekamata. The right to privacy. Uh, she was just worried about losing Ambi. I would like a hug. How long ago? Oh, my name is Day and Day. Or you can just call me Day for short. Day and Day, no draw. Alright, I think the story's almost wrapped up. So far, I really liked this story. It's pretty good. It's really wholesome. Even though I failed so many times. I do like the background music on this soundtrack right here. It's pretty nice, relaxing. Yeah, my name is pretty unique. I've had this name for a long time now. I think a good amount of my accounts had this name. Eating burgers together. Alright, time to go see Ambi and Trigger. Yeah, I think I'm getting really close to the end of this story quest.
Oh, fried chicken burgers are classic for a reason.
What's with that voice?
Soldier 11's going to grill me about eating junk food again if I go back smelling like burgers.
Burgers don't have a smell. Even if they did, it would dissipate quickly, and she'd never know.
No, there's a smell, right?
Burgers don't
Eating
smell.
burgers doesn't make
Sorry,
them smell.
I'm sticking with the
That's why
Ambi.
they're the golden standard of fast food.
Exactly. Proxy, when did you get here?
Don't worry, Ambi. My favorite food is also burgers too.
I just got here. I heard
Burgers
you
and
mentioned Soldier
steaks.
11. Is she doing better? After all, the last time I saw her, she was in pretty rough condition.
Thanks. Soldier 11 would be really happy to know that you care so much about her. She's made a full recovery. She's completely regained the same training intensity as before her injury. At least with her body, I mean.
Only her body.
So her body's recovered, but her memory is still affected?
Not quite. I asked Ambi out today to chat with her about what's going on with Soldier 11. Her memory has basically reverted to how it was before the injury. She might occasionally get someone's name wrong, but she
But
doesn't
that's-
mistake her own identity.
That's how
And
she
her
is.
short-term memory is persisting through to the next day.
She's made a
Burgers are
recovery.
pretty good. I do.
That's great.
It's still
Oh,
too
excuse
early
me.
to say. She
Burgers
seems to
are
have
pretty good.
completely blanked out what happened during the incident, including the time she spent
I
with you,
really
Andy.
like burgers that has
Said,
caramelized
that's great.
onions.
You still feel the same way now? She still believes that she was betrayed and abandoned.
Whenever I make
She still
burgers,
hates
I
that traitor in me.
always
That's
need to make
wonderful.
caramelized onions.
Wonderful.
Hadian's a way stronger person than me. Strong enough to keep living with hatred. That's powerful.
I
don't know what to say.
don't think that's
All I
really
know for sure
powerful.
is the target of her hatred is me. And that's good. We won't be meeting again. So, I won't get killed by her, or vice versa. But once she turns her hatred towards something, or someone else, things will get dangerous. Hadian is so pure. She's like An unalloyed metal that combusts even in water. The last
That's
thing I
that's
ever
a
want
pretty
to
interesting
see is her
analogy right
getting
there.
hurt by her own flames.
I didn't realize you put that much thought into it.
I was just thinking about it while watching some similar movies lately.
Classic
Movies
Ambi.
like that?
Yeah. Wanna watch it with me next time, Trigger? We can watch it at the video store.
Sure. Stop by anytime.
Thank you, Manager. You're very kind. Even I'd blush when people are nice to me like this.
I think you're really kind too, Trigger. So, are you all still down for burgers? It's on me today. Come on.
Burger
You can get
sounds
whatever you want.
pretty good. I can make my own sauce. Oh look, and it's done. Oh look. Alright, so oh, what's this? Old friend of the Crimson Sunset. What is this? Yep, you're gonna be one the original OGs. That'd be great. And then like if you start streaming, I can be one of your OGs as well. Did you Python's high star? So I haven't thought up. Well, I thought up of a couple. Sorry, it's pretty late and I'm getting pretty tired. I thought of a couple fan names. I was thinking about Day Knights or Day Raiders, since like it has the first three letters of my name. But once I start like getting more viewers, then maybe I could like put on a poll saying uh yeah, saying what names would be good for the fan names. Oh.
Yesterday, for the first time, I said no to a task assignment from my superiors. It was an important mission. If
3
completed
a.m.
successfully, it would be highly
Wow.
beneficial for my promotion. But I turned it down.
What's the time zone there?
Why?
What country is there?
Because I don't trust myself anymore. It seems due to
Oh,
certain
wow.
past events. My memory has been pretty
Yeah, right
unreliable
now
lately.
it is
I'm
9
worried in my current
p.m.
state, I
over
might miss
here
out the mission.
in America.
I even applied for indefinite leave, but it wasn't approved.
Oh.
Seems the Defense Force still needs my skills. I should be happy about that, right? Why then am I unable to smile? I don't know what's happened to me. It feels like I'm sinking deeper into a haze. Trigger
Oh.
seems to know, but when I asked, she seemed uncomfortable.
Ah, the Netherlands. Oh,
I know,
how is it over
the
there?
Crimson
Is it getting
Battlefield
is it
dust.
warm?
I know you know something too. But I'm not here to
The
press you
Crimson
for
Battlefield
answers.
dusk.
I don't want you to look at me with such a troubled expression. Because I need you. You've probably helped me countless times. We must have gone through so many adventures together and solved problems as partners. You might even say you saved my life. Maybe that's why when I look at you, I feel this unexplainable attachment. I know you know me, and that's enough. I don't have to figure myself out.
Ah, that's so
Having you
precious.
is enough. Can I entrust myself to you? I need to know that when I'm by
Oh,
your side, I won't mess things up. I can fight without worrying, because you won't let me become some useless soldier.
oh, sorry. I asked if oh wait, I asked how's the weather over there in the Netherlands? Over here, it's starting to get warm again.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I've always trusted you, and I always will.
You must be an idiot, trusting someone like me. If I were you, I wouldn't trust someone who can't even remember things right. It's just asking for trouble. Perhaps we both are. So,
Ah,
if it's not
so
too much to
precious.
ask, can you promise me two things? The first thing, please keep in touch with me and make use of me whenever you can. Fighting is all I'm good at. If I can protect you and be of use, it makes me feel like I matter.
Ah, that's so precious. Oh, a question. How is my volume? Right now my mic is at the max, but I don't know if it's loud enough.
That's completely reasonable. Okay, I promise you.
The second thing, I don't know how to bring this up. I forgot your name. Can you tell me again?
Yeah, the weather over here, it fluctuates. It was in the 30s yesterday, and on Friday it's gonna be up in the 70s.
I'm wise. Please don't forget it this time.
That's a good name. I used to have a name just like yours, but none of that matters now. I swear I won't forget your name this time. Sorry. I can't write things down so I don't forget. I'm with the Defense Force, after all. I can't risk my notes falling into a traitor's hands and being leaked. So,
Yeah, I think like okay, that's good. I think like a couple days ago it snowed, but then like all the snow melted already.
Are you saying you might forget everything I said today? Well, I guess it can't be helped. But it's okay. I'll remind you as many times as it takes.
please, don't say things that make me want to rely on you even more. I already rely on you too much.
Ah, so precious. Nice. All contacts. I got so many characters. Just kidding. I don't really have all that many characters. Well, it's good that the volume is okay. I've been kind of having trouble trying to adjust my mic. Well, it's already getting late. I know that you definitely uh, need some sleep, and I need some sleep as well. So I will be ending it off over here. So you guys take care. Guys have a good night. I will see you guys all in the next stream. Bye bye.